fucking... Sorry. Oh, it's okay. There we go. Okay, so now there's no game volume and it's stuck. Hmm. Give me one sec. Oh! Ah! You guys can hear this, right? Yeah! Let's go. Okay. We had some little issues. So, okay. So I'm going to open it on my computer as its own thing. Oh God! Because apparently my computer really doesn't like opening it with, oh God, on OBS. So, okay. We're gonna do this. Basementlandia. This is what I was trying to show you guys. This is the, okay, one sec, really quickly. Where's chat? This is what I wanted to show you guys really quickly. So this is, last night, I spent hours on this. This is an official, am I live, by the way? Am I live? Really quickly. Okay. OBS says I'm not. So I wanted to make sure. Oh, thank you, OBS. I'm so happy for you. But this is a map that I spent hours on. This is Basementlandia. And this is the official world map for if we play D&D on stream. And I spent hours last night doing this. I spent so long. I even included places like Shortlandia to the world map and the Uwu Empire. This thing is so detailed. Look how far I can zoom in. Oh, you're home! No, bad, Sarah, bad. Don't say it'd be nice. There's Pinchizra. And Foronia. I spent a long time on this. So this is the official, world map that I built for when I play D&D with you guys. I will have this up for like downloads or whatever. Shortlandia is your home, right? Sarah? No, it is not. It is not my home. This is my basement. I don't live down here with you guys. This is Basementlandia. Very close in name to Shortlandia. But this is Koro's Basementlandia. You're in my basement. I'm not living in any of these. You follow me, you live in my basement. That is a requirement. No. Nuh-uh, confirmed. How... It's fine. I'm not gonna let it get to me today. I'm going to... Be nice is boring. It is kind of boring. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let any of this get to me today. No. I should have had Cables Land. Oh. I am done being dead, yes. Should I make an announcement about that? I might want to make an announcement about that. I am done being dead. Yes. Oh, the Benjis! I fixed everything. I fixed everything. I do not deserve pinchies. Wait, Snow! Snow, were you here 5 seconds ago when I was showing off Basement Landia? I don't care what chat says. I do care. I love you guys, but shit. What? Oh, I gotta get something back up for you. Ooh, whoa, that's a nice card that you got. Ah. Let me get this back up for you. Let me get this back up for you. I gotta show you. I made an official D&D map, and the reason why I wanted you here for this, to see this, is I am back. Make a Landia because of land cable. I'm thinking I might change the name of Centropolis to something with cables. It doesn't. I'm still stuck with Ralph. Ugh, Ralph. But Heligoth. I thought you'd enjoy this. But also, do you want to see? Do you want to see the name of the capital? Do you want to see the name of the capital? Snoquest? Named after their founder. Named after their founder. I love this, actually. It's so stupid. But I love it. There's Gwasbon. And Fuwaspuwawa. And then we've got normal names like Vale, Crom, and Gale. I literally get every other place on the I used, so here's the thing. I used a fantasy town and city name generator for this, and I found the best names that I could put ooh into. Ooh, nice! I should really re-download Helldivers. But I found those, and I'm like, ugh, the Uwu Empire has to have these. But yeah, and then there's Pinchisra for the Pinchies. Foronia for, I don't know what that is. My Cult in Shortlandia. And then there's Centropolis, but I might rename that. Pinchies, yeah! Thank you for the stretch. Also, someone before the stream, when the stream died, had redeemed Drink Water, you numb nuts. So thank you to whoever that was. Can I see it on here? Nope, it's been buried in the cables. But thank you, Sarah, for the stretch. Ooh. And thank you for whoever did the water before the stream died the last time. Awesome. But I really do need to get food. Ooh! The Pokemon event! Right! You had talked about that the other day. We're gonna get out of Shortlandia right now. I don't know if Meow saw it. I sent it in a group chat with Meow, but I don't know if Meow has actually, like, clicked on it to see it or anything. I might edit it a little bit further. Such as, oh, I thought that was an item for some reason. But I thought, but I might edit it a bit more. Because you're right. I should have done the cables. I can't believe I didn't think of the cables. I did do this at like 2 a.m. last night. Ooh, nice. Yes, please link it later. I can't wait to see it. Lift from the ground up higher, do 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 do. Wing world until it all falls down. I'm modding it tomorrow. Ooh, nice. How are you modding it? Are you gonna like do the thing where like you've got like a crap ton of games on it or something? Like I did with all my other 3DS and 2DS. How are you gonna be modding it? I'm actually curious. And I am afraid. Ooh. Ooh. Take my hand. Do. And it will have H Shop? What's H Shop? What is H Shop? Nice, nice. I mean, hold on, really quickly. First of all, ban button. Ban. Yeah! So really quickly, before I continue asking about this stuff, I just have to really quickly say, hi Nintendo, how are you? How are you doing? I just want to say that we on this channel do not support piracy, even of abandonware. So everyone should go out and actually buy your games and whatnot, as that is what you want us all to do, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for listening to me, Nintendo. Exactly. No, we don't steal. Stealing is wrong. Usually. Most of the time. Why are you, like, slightly up? There you go. Now you guys are down on the ground. Whee! No. No stealing. We do not steal here. We may borrow with no intention of returning, but we do not steal. Just fell from a truck. Yes, exactly. It fell from the back of a truck. Buying is not owning them legally. Downloading the games is not. Okay, hold on. Really quickly, before we get into the subject. Hi, Nintendo. I just want to say that throughout the conversation that's about to happen, I am not supporting the piracy of your games. Your games are special. Your games, despite being abandonware and despite how you've all been starting to put in the policy of we don't own the games anymore, are exempt from this. You guys are awesome, and we will always go and find a legal source to get Nintendo games and play them. Yeah. Okay. So now that we've talked about that, I have to say there is a whole the whole thing with like we don't legally now own the games. We're essentially renting them. Like we pay to rent them now instead of legally owning them is crazy. They should sell all the old Pokemon games on the Switch shop too. They really should. I would buy them again, or like find a way for us to play them on our Switches. Yup, you now don't own your Switch 2. They can brick it whenever they want. And if you contact them and you're like, what happened? And they're like, oh, well, we noticed that you used a used game that may have been modded, so we bricked your console, then you're just fucked. Yeah. Oh, okay. But my heart meant was... am I supposed to, like, go back here or something? Yeah. I'm not buying used games as Switch games at the moment. Yes, exactly. But there's a lot of stuff that's been going on with this, such as they've been doing a lot of things where there's also how some older games are getting the treatment where it's so you know how like in some games they'll like turn off the servers. Sorry, I got something in my eye right now. Where they'll turn off the servers and whatnot. For games, like, because they're like, oh, well, not many people are playing these anymore and it costs us a lot to keep the servers up. Which, my thing is, okay, that's fair, that's fair. If you guys can't keep the servers up because it costs too much, the game's just not making you any money anymore. Fair. But, I do have to say, I agree with the movements that are moving forward that are, at least give us some way to play it. Yeah. So give us some way to play it still. Because we'll have these games, like old Halo games and whatnot, in which we can't play them anymore because there's no servers. But why can't we just connect to each other? So, I have every old console that can play Pokemon. Oh, I do too. Old Halo is the best. But there's all these old games and whatnot. Head to Carmen's house. Carmen. Get out of there, I can see. I do too. I used to have a lot of old Xbox friends, and now they're kind of like scattered and whatnot. I stopped by and said hi to them, had said hi to a couple of them a little while back. If they're ever out there watching this, you guys can feel free to contact me. Hi. But, hi. But, so, there's a lot of these games that are being abandoned and whatnot, and it's making it so that it's, like, now, like, oh, the only way to play them was through these online servers that are now gone. Such as, if you guys, long time ago, I played Fall of Cybertron on this channel. And a major thing with Fall of Cybertron was you could get these DLCs and whatnot, and the DLCs were all about how to, like, customize your own Transformer, and it was really cool. Completely worthless now. You can't play online. You can't even see your own customized Transformers. It's completely worthless. So all the money that I had spent on these DLCs, gone. Yeah, no, honestly, I had made like Dinobots and Insecticons, and it was really, really fun. What was it? I think my favorite was the T-Rex and the Pterodactyl transformations that I had used. Those were really nice. I loved them, but it's all gone now. So it's stuff like that where it's like, you know, we don't really own a lot of this stuff. At any point they could just say, hey, you can't do this anymore. And that's kind of where, like, it kind of does go with the, like, are we actually pirating this? Or if no one ever owns this, can you pirate it? But also, like, if you guys can just take away a major function of the game, why should that be allowed? If it's a major function, like something that's needed for the game to run. Well, even on those, like, for the old Pokemon games, you can't do the global trade system anymore. That's true, but it's still, there's like, but that's still kind of what I mean, where like there's stuff that's no longer active. That's like core parts of the game. So that's kind of what I mean with like, you know, there's a whole movement going on about that. I think there was it was, after when that movement started, wasn't it like Pirate Software who, was like against it, and then like all this stuff came out about Pirate Software. Yeah. Yeah. I liked Pirate Software's content, and then, ooh. Multiple 3DS and 2DS. He is, yes! Oh my god, but that also, shiny hunting, that also goes into it. For me personally, I love shiny hunting, but I find very little point in it now in a lot of the older games. Because you can no longer transfer Pokemon all the way up to newer consoles and newer games. They're now stuck in the old games. Yeah! I love shiny hunting. Do you guys want to choose a Pokemon and we can go shiny hunt it today? I'll shiny hunt whatever you guys want. That actually sounds pretty fun today. But that's kind of what I mean. Like, I love shiny hunting. I love going around finding... You can if you have Pokemon Bank still installed. Wait, you still can? I thought they took out the services for that. Huh. I didn't know they still had that. I thought they took out the services. Okay, well then I might go back into my old games and shiny hunt. I thought it was pointless now. I still have it installed too. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I wanted to shiny hunt a Poipole. Ah, okay. There's also Pokemon Online. What's Pokemon Online? That was fun. Ooh. It should still work. Awesome. Okay, so I'll try that. I'll try that. Because I really want to try to shiny hunt a shiny Poipole. Because Poipole is an awesome Pokemon, but there's only one game, as far as I'm aware, that you could actually get a shiny of it. Yes, I will. But also with this, there's a lot of abandonware that is out there. And abandonware is stuff like, there's no updates that are going to be on it anymore. If you go to find a copy of it, the company that originally made it is not going to get money for it anymore because you have to get like used copies and whatnot. That there's, you know, there's like very little that is kind of there as like a way of like, oh, well, you really should buy it legally or something because, well, I mean, you should, but you know what I mean, where it's like, it's been completely abandoned. There's no one that you're then stealing from by downloading it. And for those games and for stuff like that, I think that it should just be kept up for they like having downloads for them on. I am talking to my chat. The 2 versions to get all the legendaries, like in Moon and Sun, you can't get all. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you need Groudon from one trade. I know, right? I've always not liked that about the Pokemon games. I did like Legends Arceus because they didn't do that. In Legends Arceus, you only need 1 copy of the game to get all the Pokemon. I liked Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus, and that's why I have more than just 1 game. Yeah, exactly. Legends Arceus, in my opinion, was fantastic. I hate that in Sun and Moon, Mega is only in post. Yes! Oh my god. Ugh. It's like, it's so stupid how much they've taken megas out of the games. Well, and just, you know, in general. But with a... Like, you'll use it on the post-game. I mean, there's like post-game stories sometimes. Right? There's like post-game stories. Hold on. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Okay. Like to use my megas in X and Y and... Yes! I did too! I loved using the megas. Oh, Poke MMO, not Pokemon Online. Yes! Okay, I do know Poke MMO. Hope in ZA... I'm hoping in ZA we're gonna get like similar I hope in ZA we're gonna get like similar treatment where it's like, no, we don't need 2 copies of the game or something. Keep your eyes open for shinies, by the way. There's one more spot in my party, and if we run across a shiny, it takes the spot. I think I still got an account of Poke MMO. I've never played Poke MMO. I want to, but I've never played it. Boop, 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 boop. Well, Zia is one game. That's true. I'm more hoping like they take like the full route with the Legends series, where how like in the first Legends game they added in so much to the game that was like, yeah. But like not only that, but they added in like the items that you could use to evolve your Pokemon instead of having to like trade with people and whatnot. Ooh, they still update Poke MMO? Wow. Alright. No shinies. Doo-doo. Last update on Pokemon MMO is on August. Really? It's really recent. Wow. I didn't know that they were updating it as of so recently. What are the updates that are in there? Do they just update it with like the most recent Pokemon or whatever? Excuse me. Thank you, Papa. Thank you for running into me. Excuse me, everybody. Up. How do I get up this mountain? I usually just climb it, which is not an option because I can't climb right now. How? Wait, where's the path up? Oh, it's like, it's over here, isn't it? Changelog, shiny. Ooh, has Lonty seen the map yet? I don't know who has seen it in, the group chat that I posted it in that has Meowden and Lontus. So I will have to check with them later to see if they've seen it. Because some people commented on it. Meowden and Lontus didn't. But it was... So also, just so you know, the file is like too big apparently. Because I made it too big by accident. For Discord to really load it. So there's no preview. You have to like click on it to download it. Yeah! I would love to join D&D in the future when I have what Sayori has with voice. Sayori, is that like an easy thing to set up? Is that something that you could tell people how to set up? We're going over to the other side because apparently I think that's how I get up there. Do-do-do. Do. Game, why are you lagging? Hold up. I'm gonna do something real quick. It's a bit scuffed. I mean, even if it's a little bit scuffed, okay, we're closing the software. I'll start screaming with that as first because I don't like my voice. That's fair. I don't. I did not like my voice for the longest time. I know that people compliment me on it, but I did not like my voice for the longest time. Ah. But I use VRCSTT. What's that? Are you running better now? What is up with the grass here? Did it just disappear? Look at this. It just suddenly just disappears. Okay, game. You do you. You do you. I'm not gonna question you anymore. We're just gonna go out of this town. That's fine, because I copy the name so I can look it up later when I'm at my PC. Ooh. It costs money. That's fine, because at this rate, I will take years before I stream. Yeah. Yeah. It's... Self-stream. Yeah. I felt the same way when I first started to stream and whatnot. You have to do something to kind of just get yourself to start, whatever that is. Stalkers scare me as well. They scare me too. Honestly, kind of happy that none of you have figured out my location, and I hope that none of you do. I figured out another streamer's location by accident. So, oh yeah, because you have the whole German thing where they're like, no, you have to say who you are and like everything about you, right? Like it has to be public. It's so stupid. You are not shiny. If I did, I would not do anything with it. Yeah. So I actually figured out, and this is a story that is kind of like well known, but I can say it again. So if you guys don't know, me and Axolotl live in like the same area for now at least. So one day, me and Lottie were talking. This was just like a normal talk off stream. Yeah, and I, in a non-stalker way, figured out where Lottie lives. Because we're talking off stream. I think she was also talking about something on stream. And I was like, hey, so yeah, we do hang out. We hang out IRL. Sometimes. Not all. We haven't in a little bit. I need to. I want to. We should go hang out again at some point. I'm gonna go invite her to Taco Bell at some point. Or Dave and Buster's. Maybe we'll go to an arcade. Still in your walls eating cotton. No, that's not cotton candy. That's something else entirely. But, we were just talking so she was talking about like stuff that she was, what was it? I think it was, maybe like in her Discord or something, we were all talking about something. And it came up that she had been to a specific restaurant. And I went, and I paused, and I'm like, I know that we're in the same state. And the restaurant that she's talking about, Face up, there's a lot here. No, 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 you don't get any more. You don't get any more cotton candy. No one gets cotton candy. Because the wall cotton candy is not safe to eat. No, 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 you don't eat the wall cotton candy. God damn it. Hi, Spoink. No, 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 we don't get the forbidden candy. But basically, as we're talking, she mentions a restaurant. And having lived where we live, I know for a fact there are only 2 locations where we live that have that restaurant. And from what she said, I was like, well, I know she doesn't live in the other one. Wait a minute. And so I messaged her, like, no, you're not shiny. Your cheeks are too red to be shiny. Yes, exactly. I stalked her for years. But I messaged her, and I'm like, are you talking about this place? And she's like, maybe. And I'm like, if you are, I think we're neighbors. And she went, no, no way. So I asked her like some questions about like, oh, what's the first letter of the town that you live in? And she says, and I'm like, is it this one? And she's like, how'd you know? And I'm like, I live here. We are neighbors. Friends I made from watching streams be close to me. Yeah, exactly. Only 2 are from Germany, so that's kind of close. But yeah, no, no, no. So this whole time, like, we were talking, and I just go, you are my neighbor. That's just a factoid. You, in fact, are my neighbor. Oh yeah, Sayori is German. And that was probably the craziest thing that I've ever had while streaming. And then I also, if you guys know Marrow B, who's another one of my friends, it was the same thing with Marrow B. We started talking, and then B was like, oh, I live here too. And I'm like, wait, do you live over here? And B was like, yes. And I'm like, oh my God. And it was great. I loved it. I loved that it turned out 2 of my newest friends just so happened to essentially be my neighbors. Ooh, a cave. Let's head into the mountain, I see you. Hello, mountain, I see you. Did I get further? Oh, this is as deep as I can go into the mountain, I see you. Please don't. That's pretty cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love the dismissive comment. Hi, Cass Blackmore, how are you? What's up? How are you today? Welcome on in. But yeah, no, I found it so crazy how many people that, even though it was just 2, you have to think about that. In the entirety of Twitch, in the entirety of meeting all the people that I've met on Twitch, 2 of the people that I got my butt beat by a big spatter 3 times and wasted all my food in honor mode. Oh no! That sucks. You have streaming in common, so that makes something to talk about and do. Yeah, but I go to Incubus for a bit. Have fun with it, Auntie. See you later, Kuromami. Yeah, bye. Bye, sweetie. But okay, what was it? What was I saying? Right, so it's just crazy about how I started streaming, and then two of the streamers that I became the closest with, turns out, are like we didn't know this when we started talking. Turns out they're essentially my neighbors, and it's like it's just so crazy that out of everyone I could have met on Twitch, out of everyone that is active on Twitch, out of everyone that streams on Twitch, out of everyone that I could have met, out of everyone, I met two people who live right next to me that I can hang out with IRL. And not only did I find them this way, I found them by... I was looking for an artist that Haley Goff had constantly posted an emote that artist had made and was like, hey, when are you going to get an emote that's like this? And I was like, okay, I'll look for the artist. So by way of someone who lives in Europe, I found I found an artist who lives in the Philippines to meet a streamer who is my neighbor. And I find that is crazy. That I went around the world with contacting people and talking to people. And I ended up right back next door. And it's crazy with that. But I love it. I love that happened the way that it did. What game are you playing, Cass Blackmore, by the way? Woo! Thank you for the follow! There's B! B is one of the streamers, Marrow B. B is one of the streamers that I learned that I live right next to. It's actually kind of funny. But, I love this. Thank you so much for the follow. Baldur's Gate! Oh, I know exactly where you are. I know exactly where you are. But hooray, Baldur's Gate. The run is fucked. It sounds it, honestly. Okay, pure water type. I know how to deal with this. Pokemon. Do 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 do. What was I saying? Right. So thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the fire. Sorry about that. I never finished my sentence for welcoming you and thanking you. Why'd you use bite, Morpeko? You're an electric type. It's fine. It's whatever. Wait, come on. Let's finish this. Use an electric attack. Good job. What level are you? What level were you when you went to go fight the giant spider? You have a grass. It's fine. It's fine. You had, Carmen, you had an electric type and a grass type. And instead of using an electric or grass type move against the water type, you used bite. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are the most helpful, Carmen. You wouldn't have survived, you're right. You would have been pretty screwed because you don't use the right moves. Thank you, AI. Hey, is that? Ooh. I feel like there was something with that, like that you could do the crystal more and whatnot. But I'm actually having a lot of fun with the Baldur's Gate game that I'm currently doing with Letty and Bunty. It is. Thank you for the lurk, Haley. On PC lurking, yeah. Thank you for the lurk. I love Baldur's Gate. I've beaten it before, and I want to beat it more times with friends. The current run that I'm doing with Letty and Bunty has been really fun. Where are we in that again? We are in the Crash. We're heading into the Crash with that. And I believe we had to cancel that stream we might have to cancel that stream for this week, and I believe it's being moved to the Monday after. That or Tuesday. I think it's Monday. I think so. I was interested in the properties of the water here. Wow, that's great. That's amazing. But we're going through and we're doing this stuff, and we are doing like technically an evil run, but is it really evil? Is it really? If everyone around us... Oh, I don't have a lurk command. I should make that. That is one thing that I've decided that I do need to make. I need to make a lurk command because I haven't made a lurk command. And that's a problem. Oh, what is it? Like, oh, okay. It's basically just a way to let the streamer know, like, hey, I'm here, but I'm lurking. Some streamers will set up something where you could do !lurk, and a text will pop up that's like, thank you for the lurk. And then that'll be about it for what happens. And there's a couple of reasons for it. One is Twitch has started to do this thing where if someone just doesn't interact, sometimes Twitch just won't count them as a viewer. And it makes it so that the Twitch chatters can be like, hey, I'm here, I hope that Twitch counts me, but I don't want to talk and I don't want the streamer to talk to me. And most of the streamers will probably then do at that point is just be like, oh, thank you for the lurk, because that's all that you have expressed that you want to be, that you want people to refer to you with. Just, hey, thanks for the lurk. Level 3, but in my defense, will be 3 times the Eldritch Blast 5e, which... Fair. But I have a new question for you. Why is Will on your team? Out of everyone, why did you choose Will? Huh? Ah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't like Will. I've made it very apparent and very clear to everyone I don't like Will. He is... Okay, do you want to... I have to say, for someone who has probably, like a lot of potential. Will has a lot of potential for a backstory and for, like, stuff that could, like, be going on with him in, like, a personality, and they just didn't give him one. He does have a backstory, but you know what I mean? Where it's like, he's a shit character. Yeah, exactly. Also, let me... Oh. Wow. I agree. He is a shit character. I don't like him. I especially don't like him, and I've talked about this before. I especially don't like... Well, where am I supposed to be going? Okay. Yeah, have fun, Sayori. Have fun setting up your lurk command. I should do that. I should really do that. I haven't, but I've got, like, a bunch of programs running that, you know, I could have alert command put up. But they gave him no personality, none at all. And it's kind of sad. But my main thing for why I hate him is if you have him in your party at the same time as when you talk with Karlach, because I had him in my party for a bit, but like he was kind of just there and whatnot. I didn't like need him. There's a scene where where you guys all talk, and you talk with Karlach, and Karlach talks about how she's terrified that she could essentially die at any moment due to what was done to her against her will. And this is like a very serious thing, and it would be terrifying to people. I mean, imagine if against your will you had this engine put into you, you were sold to someone, and then you were told, oh yeah, because of that engine, you might die. Like, it's like this incredibly emotional thing, and like, you know, Karlach showing that she's terrified. And then at this point, I had Will in my party for like 5 seconds because I needed him for like a quest or something. And it goes to him talking, and he just goes, "Ah, I know how you feel. You see, I chose to be altered by a demon, and I have to live with it too. I made bad choices as well, but we have to live with our bad choices and just accept the consequences and live our lives with the choices that we made. You know, the choices that you made to be sold." And I just sit, every time that happens, I just sit there and I'm like, how tone deaf are you, Will? Like, in all seriousness, how tone deaf are you? Yeah, exactly! Oh yeah, no. Karlach was sold, to like a demon. Yeah, that's the backstory of Karlach in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, and sorry for the spoiler if you haven't played through Baldur's Gate there. But yeah, so basically, it's Will. No, it is the scene that made me hate Will. But because it's like, what the fuck do you think is going on here, Will? What is going? Why is a child walking away from Carmen's house? Anyway, it is the scene that made me not like Will. Because with that, I'm just seeing if I missed any items over here. I don't think I did. I think I got everything. This is why you check. But it is the scene that made me hate Will, because it is so tone deaf. Like, someone just opened up to you about how they had no choice in their life, no choices whatsoever, and now, finally having their freedom, finally having escaped, they're being told, oh, you either have to go back to the people who human trafficked you, or blow the fuck up, and your life is over, and you were never free. And this is what Karlach is going through. And Will just sits there and goes, huh, I made some bad choices too. What the fuck do you mean, Will? Do you think that she chose to be human trafficked? Oh, Jesus Christ. I sometimes like to think that Will just wasn't paying attention during that entire conversation and just zoned in at the end. And he said I like to think that he just said something that he thought would help, and it didn't. Because otherwise, Will is like the biggest fucking asshole in the game, in my opinion. He's all about like, no, I'm the hero. I'll kill Karlach and whatnot. And it's like, oh, you're just kind of a dick. From the beginning to the end. Ah, get out of here, Starly. I forgot what I was doing and just started going around collecting items. But yeah, no. That is my rant for Will. That's my rant for Will. Will gets under my skin. Amazing voice actor. Good, like, the voice acting and whatnot is perfectly fine. Never go after the voice actors. Because all the voice actors for everything are fine. And the reason I say this is because there are people who will go after the voice actors. Like, there are people who actually can't differentiate between the voice actor. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop attacking me. No. Bad puppy. Fuck! Please. Please. No, puppy. Puppy. There we go. Thank you. Anyway, there are people who will go after the voice actors. Like, if people voice, like, a bad guy in a video game, there are people who will, like, harass the person and whatnot. Which is crazy, because the voice actor is not the villain. The voice actor is just a voice actor. You know? It's really weird how some people can't disconnect that, in all honesty. It's also weird how there's some people who get so attached to... Yeah. There's also people who get Okay, I ran into a tiny thing. It's also weird. So I play Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, and, you know, the like. And for gacha games, do you guys know how crazy some fans can get for their, like, mains? Or for characters that they simp for? It's insane. It is insane. So to give you an idea for the, like, the communities on this, there are... Ooh, liquidation, that's a good one. There are people who, for Genshin Impact, what was it? Oh, actually, I'll use Honkai Impact first. So Honkai Impact was about to, this was like years ago, like back when the game first came out, they were about to add in a male character, and the fan base went so feral over it that there was a possibility that there would be a male character that they started, like, boycotting the game and sending, like, threats to, like, MiHoYo and whatnot, just so that there would not be a male character in the game. There are people who are absolutely crazy about the video games that they play. And that is actually something that happened. There's also other stuff where, like, what was it? There was an outfit that was originally exclusive to one part of the world, and then MiHoYo was like, oh, we're gonna bring this to everyone. And they got threats and whatnot about it. Like, serious threats. So they didn't, and then that's why there's not as many outfits in their later games, and there's no, like, exclusive outfits. Because they were terrified of what people would do if they did that again? Oh my god, I'm trying to think about, like, some of the other crazy things that the fandoms have done. There was I think it was across Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, there were some Chinese fans or whatever that tried to set up a boycott of all of the male characters so that MiHoYo would stop making male characters for the game, which is insane. Because, you know, people want their husbandos and whatnot. I have Lycon, who is the best husbando in ZZZ, and there is nothing that can get you to change my mind. And in Genshin Impact, best husbando, Wriothesley, 100%. Nothing can change my mind. He is awesome. I picture him caring about me with that face that's like... Anyway. Damn, he's got that cake. Anyway. But people need their husbandos too. But they were like trying to, and it didn't work. Like they didn't get anywhere, and it didn't like actually do anything for them. But they tried to boycott the games in order to get it so there'd only be female characters again. What was it else? There was certain players who couldn't differentiate between Firefly and... I played Dragon Ball Dokkan. I got many husbandos. Exactly. Okay, really quickly. Hold on, let me fix my hair. No, hair, stop driving onto my headphones. Really quickly. Pass. Top tier, okay, out of Goku and Vegeta, who's the best? Who would you prefer as a husband? Out of those two. It's a pretty obvious answer in my opinion, but really quickly, out of those two, if you like Dragon Ball, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna put a wrench into this. Goku, Vegeta, or Piccolo? Who you choosing? Vegeta. Okay, I can understand that one. My top two are Vegeta and Piccolo. Out of those three that I said, I don't know who I would choose more, Piccolo or Vegeta. Because Piccolo is the dad. Like, Gohan and Videl don't contact Goku for grandpa services. They contact Piccolo. Piccolo is Gohan's dad. Piccolo was a great adoptive father. Hi Sayori, how are you? Oh my god, but I love Piccolo. Oh, there's about to be an ad in like 30 seconds. But I'm gonna keep talking about this. So there's also like, so the Firefly thing that I was about to talk about is so Firefly was based on one of the creator's wives, the creator of the character's wives, and people couldn't differentiate that. So they started threatening the guy the husband to be like, how dare you take Firefly away from us? And it's so crazy. Oh, I'm sorry that you're a bit tired. It's insane that people did this stuff. Where am I supposed to go? Is it up to... Oh, Loyalty Plaza. Right, I have to battle Kieran again, I think. I think so. But it was crazy. So that they just started like threatening the guy and like finding where he lives and whatnot. And it's people. I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're acting like this, the person that Firefly is based off of wouldn't want you either. stream today, but I chose no as I still have to work on editing VODs and clips. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, it's ad time. You guys will be back in a bit. While you guys are away, I can talk about anything. None of you are here. None of you can hear me. Oh. I was tickling my back. Sorry, I'm also like trying to put my hair up. So IRL, I also have long hair. For anyone who's watching the VOD later, and then there's no ad here. So I actually do have long hair, and I often have it where my hair like tickles my back while I'm streaming. So if you see me like move around weirdly, that's exactly what that is. Because my hair is tickling my back and I need to adjust it. Because my fan is on me because it's kind of hot in here. Do 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 do. Hi, wait, you back? Over 10 clips to edit. Oh my god. From what streams? Hi, Kieran. Oh, I don't have, let me see, bag. Do I have any items that I want to give people? Like maybe stuff that I've picked up over time. Hello! Okay. I'm gonna give this to you. Hardstone, never melt ice, truffle, man. Physical moves. No one I hear does physical. Well, okay. You're gonna do that. Yeah. Amulet coin, I'm gonna give to you for now, unless I have something better. Where we had the funny phantom. Oh, yeah! Yeah! I loved that. I love doing that. It's so much fun to wail with them. I don't have anything else, I think. Do I want to give anything to... I don't have anything else. Whale attack! Just, like, you know, you dive in and you go, oh, and then you just smash him off. I just speed past you, yeah! Vroom. Hi, Kieran. But I love it. Also, I'm gonna say, welcome back, everyone. I know that you said the ads ended like a little while ago, but they were supposed to just end. So... but, and there's only supposed to be like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, but I guess so. So if anyone got any more than that, then I am very sorry. I don't know what's going on. That's on Twitch's end. Hi! Edge. I'm sorry. There's only supposed to be like a minute and a half of ads. If you got more than that, I am sorry, because then that means that Twitch failed. I'll double check that. To make sure that that might have been because of OBS. I'll actually take blame for that. That might have been because of the OBS crash. Treat me like an outcast when we went and met with the ogre. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You're no different than those villagers back then. You know how much I love the ogre. You acted like you didn't know anything, but you were laughing at me behind my back all along. No, I'm good. Oh, okay, awesome. That's not what happened at all. But yeah, okay, so back to, also really quickly, before I go back to the story that I was telling, I hate this. The only options that you are given in this campaign are to betray Kieran. That's it. That is all that you are given. You are the first friend that Kieran gets You are the first friend that Kieran gets in however long. Sorry about that. You are the first friend that Kieran gets in however the fuck long this has been. And it's... you're told by his sister, hey, let's keep a secret from him. Something that it would really hurt for him to know that we're keeping it as a secret. But let's just do it anyway. Now, granted, his sister is was trying to think of the best thing for him and is just like a teenager. You know what I mean? They're gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up. But his grandfather, who's an old man who has had life experiences, said the same thing. And I'm like, oh my... Whatever. I don't like this campaign, this story because of that. I just noticed he's got like a beauty mark on his neck. Okay, well. Let's battle! Get to your position. Not gonna hold anything back, you hear? Yeah! Don't hold anything back against me. Show me your true power. Ooh. Yadba! But I don't like that about this campaign. And I know that every time that we play through this... Yeah, no, exactly! So this kid, okay. Stuff that we know about Kieran is essentially he's bullied because he likes the ogre. He is seen as an outcast. He's always felt like an outcast in his own school, in his own town, because of the stuff that he likes. Okay, good. The audio is quieter for you guys than it is for me. But he's always been seen as an outcast. We come along and we talk to him and he talks to us about the ogre and he's like, I'm sorry, it's like a really weird thing to like and whatnot, and I get it if you don't want to hang out with me. And we're like, nah, dude, you're cool. Let's hang out more. And he's like, oh my god, I have a friend. And like he opens up to us and you can see in a couple of pictures and with him talking to us that he's opening up to us, that he's like happy to be our friend and everything, that he's really excited to have someone who accepts him for who he is. And then his sister goes, let's just not tell him stuff. And you go, okay, I'll start treating him like an outcast like everyone else. And there's no options in the game to mitigate this in any way. In my opinion, because of how Kieran has like this huge crash out in this game. Like an insane crash out. And in all honesty, I think he's justified for it. He is justified for the crash out. He does, calm down eventually. But oh wait, no, I want to keep you in. He does like come back to his senses eventually, but he is so justified for this. He is so justified. Okay, also, do you guys want to know a fun little factoid? If you have a Gardevoir with Trace in your party and you fight a Dipplin. So Dipplin's ability is that because they have like this sweet aroma that goes off of them because they're covered in honey and whatnot, or syrup. I forget what they call it exactly. In like when it says what's going on for the ability. If you have a Gardevoir with Trace and you throw them out against a Dipplin, and I learned this because I had a Gardevoir the first time that I played this. They'll trace the ability, and I was expecting it to be like, oh, it just activates the ability, the enemy loses some of their evasiveness, whatever. No. The description that'll be at the bottom is the same exact one for Dipplin. So it'll talk about the syrup or the honey that is covering Gardevoir's body. And I sit here and I'm like, Game Freak? You guys think about that real quick? Buddy, can you put out something that won't easily be killed by ice? Anything at all. I want to use other Pokemon. Cramorant. Cramorant. Right, water flying. Water flying. Do I have anyone who uses... I don't have anyone who uses electric. Because I haven't evolved you. Ice would be neutral. You would be neutral, but I don't want to put you in. I think Game Freak thinks about anything other than dollars. That's true, that's fair. I kind of agree with you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they care about anything other than dollars. Or at least Nintendo doesn't. Enough to give them time to think about their games. Also, maybe Game Freak's a bunch of horny people. And they already knew what would happen, and they just did it anyway. Psybeam. That's damage. Jesus Christ! Okay. Well... I wasn't expecting that. It's fine. This isn't a Nuzlocke. We're just playing through this for fun, with other challenges. Like this is all Pokemon that people gave me that I have to work with. So it's okay. Oh God. So it's okay. I can still revive them. I can still revive them. But I'm not gonna use them anymore. This is just a really bad idea to use them. Ow. Pokemon. Basculegion, come back out! It was a bad idea for me to switch off of you. You're the best boy. I like that the gunshot went off as soon as he came out. But yeah, basically, with, I don't like this story because it's just... It's not great. I wish... Oh, God. No! Okay, I gotta say, I do love Cramorant. I know Cramorant is kind of like a jokey Pokemon, but I love this little dopey boy. And I love the fact that he like uses dive and like he'll catch something and it could be like a Pikachu that he catches and then like he just launches it at you. Ugh. I love Cramorant. Poliwhirl? Yes. I don't know, I was super bored at this point in the game and LOL! That's fair. It's... It's... Hollywood. Seed Bomb. Ow. It's... I like this game. I like how this game went. I like how this game goes. Ooh, Curly is almost of level to evolve. Nice. Hi, Dork! I have actual redeems now. But hi, Dork! How are you? How you been? It's in the redeems. You gotta use channel points now. Aren't you bleeding? You gotta use the channel points. It's the only way. It's the only way, Dark. I had to have a team of full shinies. Okay. When I got to this point, get bent! Never. When I got to this point in the game the first time that I played, I actually had it, what was it? I had caught a shiny Applin, and I saw that Dipplin was in the game, so then I had a shiny Dipplin, and I went through the rest of the game, like the second DLC and everything, with that shiny Dipplin and Hydraplin. That thing was my favorite Pokemon. Oh god! Why? But that thing was my favorite thing. I loved it. Kermit, I've committed a follow in several war crimes. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Kermit King. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to being one of my little members. Welcome to the fire. How many war crimes have you committed? Kermitted, sorry. I love committing war crimes. It's so much fun in Minecraft. In Minecraft, right? In Minecraft? Oh god. That just me, or do I feel too? I hope he's okay. He's putting butter all over the mountains in the game peak. Oh my god. That sounds really fun, actually. That actually sounds really fun to do. Is that like a, oh no, the pinches. Here we go. Actually sounds really fun to do. Was that like through crowd control or something? How'd you do that one? Clack, 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 clack. I can hear something. On fucking penis, we're getting out of here. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you so much. Oh my god, we're gonna hear a lot about penis. But thank you. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, Cass. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot, I love it. Thank you so much. I forgot that was my sub alert. Hi, you 3. You're gonna like run off now and like be mean or something? What in the world? I know, it's crazy. Look at these 3. Oh, the scheming. Oh god! Fuck. Ow. I'm number 1, no take my place. Yeah, no one can take your place. You're number 1. For now. Sorry, I'm laughing a little bit because if you look, they all just like stopped right when the camera was about to pan off of them. Pokemon from the old folktale. It is them. You're right, there were 3 of them. Yeah, there were. Oh my god. You're so good at counting, Carmen. When you like someone, you don't have anything else to say. So they say something and make this backhanded compliment, but you don't realize that it's really insulting. Have you guys ever done that before? Like, you like someone and you really like them, so then you go over and you're like, oh, like maybe I'll just like do a compliment because that's what will happen. They'll say something, I'll find it funny and I'll compliment them, and then like they're like, huh, there's only 4 of us here, and you go, oh my god, you're right, you're so good at counting, and you're just like, you're so good at counting. Oh. Oh. Smooth moves. Smooth moves. Where am I going? It's up to the shrine, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh. Doo-doo. Going up the mountain, climbing up the mountain. Gonna be great on the mountain. Pokemon, I love this song. So, and then people who watch the VOD later will have to listen to it themselves, like find it and listen to it themselves. But I loved this one. I love the music video that comes with it. It's just so nostalgic as it goes through like all the Pokemon gens and whatnot. Oh wait, can't I buy a
Man, you
now?
look big penis today.
Oh, thank you. I feel big penis today. We're gonna get that, then we're gonna get, where's the monkey door? Okay, no. Okie dokie. Oh, I just noticed something with these. Look at these masks, and they kind of made them more like if you look at the ogre mask, they kind of made it like scarier and kind of like a villain from like Power Rangers. And I never noticed this before. The other masks are like the masks of Power Rangers. That's actually kind of funny and cool. I never noticed that. Jesus Christ. How would you guys feel if I went through the rest of the game with this? or this. No. I think, what do you mean? I think that's a perfect mask. I don't understand the issue. Oh my god, wait, the cutscenes that you could go through with that? Just having someone be wait! Hold on, I'm going back and buying it. We're not gonna put it on yet, but I just thought about something. You know the scene where Arven learns what happens to their parent and it's really emotional? Imagine that, and it pans over to you, who's supposed to be shocked, and all that's there is this. All right, well. What do you mean? What do you mean? I think that'll be hilarious. Hi, all of you. Did you learn that your gods were really nothing? My pet pig's after my nachos. Wait, Kermit, don't talk about your wife that way. Miss Piggy doesn't deserve to be called your pet. Ugh. No, I have a support animal whose pig named Walt. Oh my god. I'm sorry to ask this, but have you seen Gravity Falls? I really hope that's where they get the name. Please tell me you have seen Gravity. Yes! Oh my god. Really? So, you know about the NSFW vault? I don't know if that's actually a thing. I remember reading about that at one point. That it's, I remember Gravity Falls had... Have you... That's actually great. I love that for you, Dipper. But, so Cass, if you haven't heard of this, and this is like, I don't know if this is fully true or if it's just something that's like, that was like floated out there and like it's not exactly true, but it's kind of true. Or whatever. But from what I've heard, Disney has an NSFW vault because as long as like creators and artists and whatnot are working for them, a Disney cast member, lol. This is one. Really? What? Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Wait, so do you walk around the park as Dipper? Is that what you do? And then you have Waddles with you? That would be really cool. I love that. And then you get your pig with you. That's so cute. But Disney, so basically while the artists and whatnot are working for Disney, everything that they make is owned by Disney. So if they make anything NSFW, that's owned by Disney. So then Disney has canon NSFW art. And it's just in a vault. Never to see the light of day. Yes, I'm a zookeeper. I give tours. That's so cool. Oh my god, I wish... last time I was at Disney, I wish I had gone to the Animal Kingdom. I didn't! And I plan to go again to Disney at some point. Maybe you'll be my tour guide. Who knows? Had fun tonight. Do. Don't worry. I won't call you like. If you ever in Orlando, let me know. Oh, totally. Also, if I'm ever there and like I get the zookeeper and they're like, "This is my pet. This is my pet Waddles," I will be like, but I won't say anything. I must keep my identity a secret. Ooh, I actually know a few people who live down in Orlando. Well, down in that area. I'm not gonna say specifically where because that would dox them. And that's like a streamer friend and 2 other friends. And they all apparently live in the same town, and it's really crazy that I met them this way. Let's return its mask. I can maybe get you in... Oh yeah. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to. I would love to go back down there, go to Animal Kingdom. I want to make another lightsaber. I have one. It's right here. It's right next to me. I love this thing. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I love this. I love that they have the lightsaber that you can make and whatnot. It's just, It's my lightsaber. It doesn't, the light for it, died, but the battery died, but That's okay. It's fine. That's whatever. It's still nice. I love it. Even though it's dead, I still love it. Oh. Yeah, head my way. Once the mask is fixed. Right, because there's the multiple masks. Head to the dreaded den. Oh my. Do you want to know something else that I've heard? Which is actually like, because we were talking about the Disney vaults. Something else that I've heard is, which is actually kind of a good thing if you're ever planning to like put a character out there on the internet. Any character at all, even if they're like, you know, like there's nothing sexual about them or whatever. A good thing to note is like people will find something. People will find something. You can't. Are you white? No, you're not. Okay. Out of context, that sounds so bad. But people will find stuff. So one thing that I've heard is like when people are about to like put up shows and whatnot, rip my model. Yeah, no, exactly, Cass. This day can't get worse. What happened? What happened, Tomanamanon? Amanomenon? Amanon? Amanon? But yeah, no. People will find stuff. And they will do stuff. And one of the best things that I've seen is, well, that I've heard about is there will be certain places that will be like, hey, before we make this, and as we are going to make this because we've bought it from you, you know, no matter what. Before you make it and whatnot, and it's your designs, we just want to make sure that you know this stuff will happen to your character. Like, it doesn't matter how you make the character. This stuff will happen. AVP pulled a second coming of AVP? Oh. How so? What doth they do? You know not the time nor the hour. No! Get away from Ogerpon! Oh my god, I forgot to heal things. Oopsie. Wait a minute. Ah! Got it! Got it. So wait. So what, they basically just pushed off some stuff that you had to do for your job? I'm guessing you mean the assistant vice president of where you work. Well, yeah, Cass, I'm sorry to say, but your model, rip. We'll do stuff. So you're right now. Oh, wait. So, doo-doo. So is it like Monkey Dory? Is Monkey Dory is... Alright, that's Kirlia. Why? You know what, Basque Legion, we're popping you back out. What is up with this Kirlia that I have? Why is its defense so bad? It's trying to take a nacho! Oh, poor Waddles! Poor Waddles! feel bad for him. Have you apologized to him for the jalapeno? And have you expressed how much you love him? Boy going have spicy tooths. Hi Sarah, how are you? Why you pointing weapons at me? Have I done something? I told him not to touch it. He should listen. He should. Bugs destroyed me. And me are angry. Oh, go kill the more bugs. I was getting him some cantaloupe. The good boy deserves cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. Also, these couple months are gonna be rough for me. I'm not gonna fall and... there we go. And I'm really gonna push myself. I don't care if I lose sleep or forget to eat. I need to get it done because I was a coward to withdraw, and I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not settling for good enough. Oh, yes. Is that you? Yes, we're getting rid of... Double Edge is good, but I don't like that it damages the user, so I'm gonna get rid of that for Bite. Bite, I feel, would be better. I'm proud of you, Tom, but please don't forget to please don't lose sleep or forget to eat. Have someone to help you make sure that you remember to do that stuff. Okay? Those are required. Those are necessary. Poor Waddles. Poor Waddles. No, we don't need that. Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Please have better stats! I can also teach you a lot more moves now, I believe. Like, I think you could learn Charge Beam, but I could be wrong. We're getting ready to walk around Epcot soon. I love Epcot! Oh my god, so one of the main things that I did, I live by myself, so I may forget. Just have someone, just like, have like a dinner buddy. When they eat, you eat, and it doesn't have to be like in person or whatever, just like texting. Please have a big meal at work then, please. Please. I'm concerned for your health, Tom. I understand your drive, and I understand that you want to like make sure that you do everything you can to achieve your goal, and I'm really proud of you for that, but please take care of yourself for me. Okay? But as I was saying, for Epcot, I loved going to Epcot. The main thing that I did there is me and my wife walked around and we just went to all of the pin locations. And like we stopped at each one and we're like, ooh, is there any good pins here? No prep. I pack is vanilla Greek yogurt, honey walnuts, protein granola bars, and cranberries. That's actually a pretty good one. It gets you a lot of food and you could put them all into the Greek yogurt. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Oh, ow. You okay, buddy? Are you okay, Tom? Ow. Did you, like, overdo the exercise, or... I'm sorry. We'll make you regret ever coming back to life. Yeah, we will! Well, need to sleep soon. Tomorrow, dentist appointment. Ew, dentist. But understandable. Go relax. Go have your dentist appointment. Kind of, oh God! Kind of one you look out for. I can keep an eye out. Oh my God. So I don't know if they're ones that are normally traded, but like, you know, the packs that you can get, because there's in Epcot, there's that the pin store or whatever. There's these I'm trying to remember what they're called. Munchlings? I think they're called Munchlings. And it's like the different Disney characters, but they're like food. Those are the ones that I want the most. I love food plus an animal. My favorite plushie right now is a baguette that is a manatee. I also have a cat that is a piece of toast. I have a banana that's also a T-Rex. What else do I have? I've got something here as well. I've got a Stegosaurus that is an orange. That is what I love. Thank you! Thank you! My arms out when I swung. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Keep ice on it. I don't know. Take some meds for it and whatnot. Or wait, would that be heat or ice that you should use with that? I don't know. Maybe alternating? It's real dumb. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. Thanks, Gil. That closing eyes, he doesn't... The fact that he didn't want to come, that shows exactly what's going to happen. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I collect Muppet pins. What are the different Muppet pins that are there? Like, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite Muppet pin? Impossible. I have one that goes for... What? How'd you get that? Was that like a random pull? It's such a Muppet pen, but it was a piece of an old Muppet hot air balloon they have inside. That's so cool. That's so cool! I feel so bad for Kieran here. And like Ogerpon, okay, I like Ogerpon. Ogerpon's great and it's adorable and it deserves the world. But I'm gonna head back to work. Hopefully this visit goes well and I can pass this course. Hopefully. I'm rooting for you, Tom. I'm really rooting for you. I hope everything goes amazing for you. You really deserve it. You're amazing and you're an awesome member of the community, of every community that you're in. And I hope that you get the best. Seems pretty comfortable around. Yeah. I don't like, I mean, I understand, you know, Pokemon are animals and, you know, they might be more comfortable with one person than the other, but I helped out a guest. Their child had autism and the dad had a disability, and I have a metal plate in my head. Oh, heads up certain things. I took the laundry little guy and left a little girl waddles through this little safari thing. She got to play on what she got excited, and it helped calm her down, and Dad turned out to be an MMA star, and he gave me the bin. That's amazing! And I don't like... Okay, I won't use that anymore. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I apologize. I apologize. I will use Thomas. Ooh. Pun Fry. I don't know who that is. Hold on. Apologies, Tom, though. I'm sorry. Let me see. Who is this person that you have brought up? Don Fry. Oh! Wait, this guy? Huh. I've seen him around in different things. That's really cool. So that's who you met? That's cool. That's awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's so cool. And then he just gave you a really expensive pin? That's awesome. I do a lot of VIP tours. Count me in. And now that okay. I think that this is also like some symbolism here, because if you look, like back when kinds of celebrities, actors, and sports players, ooh, I don't the name lives up for what I believe and who I want to be. If I want to be Bruce-like, believe I should be known as who I am. Okay. Understandable. Would you prefer, if someone were to give you a nickname, would you prefer no nickname, or would you prefer like Thomas, Tom, or Murray? If someone were like, what would you prefer to be referred to as? That's so cool that you've met so many all kinds of celebrities, actors, and sports players. But Thomas or Tom? Got it. Will do, Tom. I was never even thinking Tommy. That you said you wanted to be serious, you wanted to be known who you are? Perfect. Thomas or Tom? No Murray? Murray? Whatever. None of that. Just Thomas or Tom. Understandable. But anyway, so as I was saying, this is also something that I think shows us like a symbolism for like how this like story is going, because in the beginning of it, we were mostly started talking with Carmen, and Kieran was in the background. Then we started talking with Kieran, and Carmen was in the background because Kieran was more of our friend. And then now at this point, look at how this is set up again. Kieran is not only behind Carmen, like how he was before, but he's actually like a space behind Carmen. Before, when Carmen was in front, they were like next to each other. That's actually amazing. That's amazing of a name. That's great. I would believe you. That's awesome. But if you look at it, like, look, there's now like a space. Instead of him being like slightly behind Carmen, it's like a whole space. Like he's distancing himself from us. It's little details. No, it's okay. It's okay, Tom. I'll keep your secret. It's all good. Yay! Oh, I wanted to do, first of all, check your summary. What is going on with you? Okay, well that explains that. Your defense is only 45. Do I have anything to raise your physical defense? I do! Nice. Okay. That's actually perfect. Technically, he's not related to me. Yeah, exactly. How dare he claim that he is related to you? Or do you mean to your grandfather? Are you not related to your grandfather? Is there a whole story behind that? Oh! Oh! Do. I feel like I picked up an electric type attack that I thought that they could learn Electro Ball. Thunder Wave. No. Re-impulse? No. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna see what I can... Aura Sphere! Yes! Okay. My god. Draining Kiss. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is better, but Draining Kiss... I'm gonna get rid of Draining Kiss for Aura Sphere. And a lot of the guests come back because they want to see Waddles. I have a wall full of art that guests and kids... That's adorable! Oh, I love that. That's great. It's really great. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get rid of Psybeam. I want to power up Gardevoir right away. So we have... Because we need Gardevoir for this next part. I know that I could have waited to get that move for Gardevoir, but instead of that, I think it would be better for us to get the moves that Gardevoir can learn. And my coworkers call me Dipper. Oh, it's like what I called you. I called you Dipper a second ago. May get deep here, so if it's okay, you... Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Go ahead. Take my heart like you. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with like 20 minutes. I will. I like Dipper as... If it fits, I actually kind of like Dipper as a nickname for someone. It's like, I don't know, it's like fun and playful, but it also is like, you know, like you could say it seriously, you know what I mean? It's not like if someone's like, you know, like if someone's nickname is Peanut Butter Cup, and then like you can't really say that seriously. But I like Dipper. Dipper is one where it's like, it's fun and playful, but you can say it seriously. I like Dipper as a nickname. It was a good choice for Gravity Falls. Wait here till we come back over pond. Be good. Oh, do you want to know what I just remembered? Which I should do now before I forget. Let's connect to the internet. Communicating. I came here from Amish farmland. Oh, so are you like one of the people that like you left the Amish life and like because don't they have like the thing where like people can go out for a year and like experience the world and then they get to choose like, do you stay in the Amish life or you leave it? Edge, I'm sorry about the edge. I never got to see my grandfather as much when I was in middle or high school. I saw him when I was younger, but after when my only baby sister was born, he was in a lot of pain and grew up during the... Oh. I came here with 5K and a pig. I love that. I got a lot of stuff that I'm getting. I decided I'm gonna get a lot of these now. And then we could do these later. Nice. Ooh, shiny Wo-Chen. Yeah, but that's how jarring was the change from the Amish life to this one? If you don't mind my asking. I'm actually really curious about that. Like, it was that something that, like, Disney said we allow all support animals, even tiny horses. They never thought anyone would actually try to bring the farm animal as a support animal. And then when they said something, I showed them the thing it says, even a miniature pony, and I'm like, so, and boom, I've been here for 2 years. That's great. My dad didn't want us to see him suffering when he passed in 2016. Just hurt because I didn't know who he was. I'm sorry about that, Tom. That really sucks. I'm sorry about that. I actually really love the Qianpo shiny. This one's a great shiny. Bam! However, when I think about it, if he didn't adopt my dad, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. It's a good way to think about it and whatnot. What level are these? Probably, yeah, that's what I thought. They're level like 75. I can't use these. I do love the shiny Qianpo. Look at that. That is such a nice color scheme that they did for it. I really like that one. But I can answer any questions I left because working 80 hours a week plowing a farm was not for me. You can ask him. Yeah. Like, my main question is, like, how jarring was the change? Like, did it... Because the Amish don't really have, like, internet access or anything, right? So, like, how jarring was it, like, to get a phone? And now, like, you know, you're on the internet and whatnot, and you're talking to someone who is thousands of miles away from you, essentially in real time. Like, maybe not thousands, hundreds, I don't know distance. But you know what I mean? Like, how do you feel? Like, how was that change? I'm going to snooze this. Snooze the ads. With a college professor before, and he helped in a great man, and I told him what my plan was. He gave me everything I needed to know. College helped me a lot figure out stuff. Oh, that's good. I always wondered about purpose and stuff, and I kind of found it as life went on when it came to taking care of people who need to be saved. Yeah. It's so great that you do that, Tom. It's amazing. Oh my, you traveled far. So wait, so you used to live in Connecticut? Is that where, like, your Amish family is? Can you go back to them? Or, like, are you kind of, like... That's great. Like, is that... Sunny Day, Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so nothing. Rain Dance. Charge Beam! This is what I want to teach her. I need to find out what I need for this. Dedenne Fur and something else, and I don't know what the second thing is. I'll have to figure that one out. Because I want to teach Gardevoir Charge Beam. That, I think, will be incredibly useful throughout this run. Oh, what's the one more stream that you got today? I had room 420. No, I lived in Pennsylvania. Oh, a fellow New Jerseyan. I see. Hello. I was born in New Jersey. When I said that, my model paused. Adge! Adge! A few years ago, I was in a field and I looked up and I saw a star and started crying there. Oh. That's sad. But I'm glad that if you know Pittman area. I do not know the Pittman area, I'm sorry. Okay. So I don't have much time left, so I think I'm gonna do this stuff. I think then we're gonna end. Oh, near Cherry Hill? Okay, I do know where that is. I do know where that is. I don't know what I'm going to stream. Maybe Isaac or Half Sword. Ooh, good choices. Ooh. That's interesting. I'm glad that you had someone to help you like adjust and everything and like teach you everything and like give you stuff. That's awesome. It's enough from me. I got work and blow the floor off with my AVP. So be safe and amazing. Is on the way. Yay! I can't believe my gift is on the way. Yay! Thank you, Tom. Tom, you're awesome. And I hope that you always remember how awesome you are. Have a wonderful day, Tom. Where am I going? What am I doing? Am I going into here? Am I like searching around? What is the pointing at the community center? I'm just gonna take it that I'm supposed to go in here. Look around you. You're not alone. What am I supposed to do? Oh, when I send it, that'll be my last stream. Oh, okay. I'll be sad to see you go, Tom. It's been... For when you send that and it's your last stream, I want you to know that it's been absolutely amazing having you here and having you around and... Oh my god. Hi. Hi, Prophet of Ghost. Oh, thank you. I love being a little cutie. Oh! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome. Welcome to the fire. No, we're snoozing the ads. Snoozing them all. That's right, man. I lived in the stoner room. Who I entered, I see these two, Cheech and Chong, look. Hi. Hi, Rena of Sunshine. How are you? Welcome in, both of you. Howdy, darling. Was coming to scout you out for December. Hi, that's me. Right. Hi. Yeah, I am currently live. Not for long, though. I actually have somewhere to go in like 15 minutes.
Be honest, work hard, have fun, be grateful, pay it forward. Bruce T. Halley.
Why is my model angry? Oh. Yeah! Yeah, have fun, pay it forward, exactly. Got done with 3 clips. Nice! Hi, Rena of Sunshine. What is up? How are you? Welcome on in. What am I doing in this game? We're gonna go kill some Dedenne. That's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go murder some animals. Ooh, it's Letty. Look, look, look. I need the Dedenne parts. I need them. They're important. Oh, you got Furrow. And given that I hear more than anything from Hesman Hotel in the background, I can tell we are going to get along swimmingly. Yes! Oh my god, I love the playlist that I have on. I'll just followed a friend into chat. Okay. A bonk. Thank you for following the friend into chat. Thank you and welcome on in. It's so great to have you here. I'm sorry if I called you out too much. By the way, that little sheep follows me everywhere. Oh. We like sheep here. Ah! When they're your pets and whatnot, they're adorable. I should go get like an Ampharos or something. Calling her out too much, as if I call her out as so much more. Yeah, exactly. You know, can you get out? I'm just trying to get, thank you. I don't know what the other thing is that I need, though. That's the problem that I'm going to be facing here. I do like Dedenne, though. Look, I just remembered what Bow, Snuffy, and Doki said about that Pokemon. Lol. Which Pokemon? Wait, which Pokemon? This one that I'm riding? Tell Onion to get out. He just a sweet boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just needed him to move over for 5 seconds. One that I'm hunting? What did they say about Dedenne? What did they say about the sweet little child? What did they say? My little onion. Oh my god, okay, so, Prophet of Lust. Do you want to know something that I am, which I think you'll appreciate? Something that I'm eternally upset about for this game? So, if you didn't know, in this game, this is the first game that now has it so that there are enough mushroom Pokemon where you can do an entire team of mushroom Pokemon. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. There's actually finally 6 mushroom Pokemon. I can do... Yes. Here, we're gonna murder you. Yes, the Dedenne fur. Oh, it was a different Pokemon. What was the Pokemon? I might get this game so I can finally do mushrooms. No, okay, so before you do, they made it so that you can't get all of the mushroom Pokemon in this game. But as of this game, there are 6 mushroom Pokemon in total in all of Pokemon. I hate that they made it so that there's, what was it? It's Parasect. Parasect you cannot use. So you will have 5 Pokemon on your team and that's it. And the 5th Pokemon that you could put on your team, yeah, and the 5th Pokemon that you can put on your team, you can only put in as of post-game. So you'll be going through the entire... It's just not in this game. Parasect is not in this game. And I don't know why. But you will go through the entire game with 4 Pokemon. No! You can't put Parasect Egg into this game. There's no way to get Parasect in this game. Also, for the one that's post-game, you can't have, it can't breed. It can't breed. So there is no way to get it to you from the beginning. But yeah, so that one of them is only available post-game. It is so dumb. And then 3 of them you can, 4 of them you could get normally? Yes! Exactly! I wanted to do a mushroom-only run! And they stole it from us. No wonder Nintendo sucks ass. Yeah, why don't they let us do our mushroom runs? Come on. It's all that I wanted in life. And they stole it from me. Palworld is better. I love Palworld. Palworld, I was gonna say Palworld stream when, but I have done Palworld streams. Oh my god, Nintendo has been evil since 6th gen. Oh, no. Because look, you've got this mushroom, you've got other mushrooms. Like, I believe Shinotic is in this game. It's... They're all in this game, except for Parasect. Oh, I forgot to dismiss that ad. Ah, damn. Ugh. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry! So eat food. Yeah, I'll wait for you guys. I'll wait for you guys. We're gonna continue looking around for the Dedenne, but I'll wait for you guys. Do 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 do. Oh my god. I don't agree with that one. I'm gonna be honest. Not to spoil anything for your community, I'll just say, greatly looking forward to December. Yeah, I am too. Can't wait to do stuff with you. I mean, there's... Hey Apex! How are you? Welcome on in, Raiders! How are you all? How you been? Welcome on in! Ads! Yeah, I know, you raided me in the middle of ads. I'm so sorry. I know, right? Sorry about the timing. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, there's only like 12 seconds left of ads. As I look around for this Pokemon. I have to go in like 5 minutes. Dedenne, please, spawn. I need you to spawn, Dedenne. Extra, that's nothing that I wanted. I'm free from ads. Free! Another alien? Yeah, but that's okay. I love aliens. Why Apex? But hi! And welcome on in, Raiders! Because I saw that, you know, you're holding was that get raided nerd. I will get raided, and I will be a nerd, and I love it. Dedenne, please. I just need to murder you really quickly. Can you please pop out? Also, for the Darumaka, what did Bao say? It's not a wolf, so I know that they're not saying anything sus. Now, if you were talking about Lycanroc, night form, I could see Bao being sus about that. Nerdy Furrow, how dare you call me Furrow at a time like this? You good there? Finally! Thank you for popping up. I know it's like at the end, but thank you. Thank you. Now I just have to figure out what the other one is. And then 2 pop up. Thank you. Thank you, Dedenne. 3 pop up! Dedenne! God damn it. How dare I? I just rated. I will call you Furrow. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, it was sus. No. No. Is it because Darumaka has big hands? Just like to grab people and whatnot. I'm not small. I'm 5'10". It's not small. I'm looking for someone to raid out to. I have to go in like a couple of minutes, so I'm sorry that you just raided in as well. I'm sorry. Okay. By viewers. Something about tie them up and... Oh. That's Phelan with Alex. They're a great... They're a VTuber as well. Phelan with Alex is a great VTuber, a great friend of mine. And I think they're playing... I think they're going to be playing Pokemon later tonight. I feel like it's later tonight that they're going to be playing Pokemon. Let's hop over to... You know what? I haven't... Gummy Draco? It's actually a really cute one. I like that. We're gonna raid into this person, Gummy Draco. Yeah, there we go. We found someone. I found someone. Teeny tiny. How dare you? How dare you? Thank you for the lurk. Small furry coat. How dare you? But we're gonna raid into here. This is a cute little model. It's like a slime dragon. That's adorable. Okay, I'm going to start the raid. So file on in, everybody.
Furry Koro is small.
Get on in here. Hi! I'm sorry that you just came in as soon as I'm raiding out. But hi, Mrs. Shino VT. Hi. But anyway, with that, sorry, I got my hair in my face. But anyway, with that, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for being so lively. And thank you for just hanging out as I play Pokemon. But with that, with all of you here, again, thank you all so much for being here. Oh, good, I can catch the... Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Also, thank you for the follow to Reina. But, again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all again next time. And I hope that you all have a lovely evening. Bye.